Scarlett Johansson was not initially a fan of Tom Cruise's 1999 film Eyes Wide Shut until she watched it 3 times at the theater. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. Scarlett Johansson's perspective on filmmaking has evolved through the years after she has done a variety of projects ranging from heavy drama to superheroes to romantic comedy. Because of this, she realized she wanted extreme reactions from fans rather than lukewarm responses, at least when it comes to the appreciation of her movies. It was the same experience she had when she saw one of Tom Cruise's famed films back in the day. Apparently, Johansson didn't like it, she hated it, but she also watched it 3 times at the theater. While speaking with The Guardian, actress Scarlett Johansson shared her experience watching Tom Cruise's 1999 mystery thriller Eyes Wide Shut and remembered how much she despised it. "I saw it like 3 times in the theater, and the first time I saw it, I hated it. I had a visceral reaction to it, I hated it so much. And then I was like, I have to see that movie again, I hated it so much." She realized that after her 3rd watch, she actually loved the movie. It's not uncommon for an audience to feel cold towards a film the first time they see it because there are stories that need more than one viewing to appreciate their essence and meaning. Johansson reflected on why she hated it and revealed, in some ways, "I hated the emotional experience, it's like a visceral reaction." She remarked how there was passion behind the project and that she could not fault a movie that she despised. Eyes Wide Shut was released shortly after the death of director Stanley Kubrick, which made the actress more eager to watch it back then. It took a while before Johansson figured that mixed reviews and strong responses often describe a high-quality and thought-provoking film. In the same conversation with the outlet, she mused how she would rather not have the middle ground or receive unenthusiastic reactions from viewers. "I would way rather fail in someone's eyes than be that sort of tepid, a thing she believed is way worse than getting half-hearted reactions." In a 1999 CNN interview with Larry King, Tom Cruise explained Stanley Kubrick's approach to making Eyes Wide Shut. "The film has become controversial, but it was also a passion project from the director, thus deeper meaning lies within the surface. Kubrick is a guy who gives you the landscape with the least amount of color. He wants the audience to participate. He wants them to imbue almost their own life and poses these questions to them." It was, indeed, a thought-provoking movie, and the extreme reaction. Scarlett Johansson has her next project. She's signed on to produce an adaptation of The Girl in the Lake, a new novel by author Lauren Oliver. Deadline reports that Johansson may star in the movie, as well. The book is still in the proposal stage, but its rights were acquired by Amazon at a competitive auction. Plot details are being kept under wraps for now, but the book is described as a cross between M. Night Shyamalan's eerie breakthrough The Sixth Sense and the Harrison Ford-Michelle Pfeiffer chiller What Lies Beneath, so expect some supernatural thrills and chills. Oliver is a New York Times best-selling yacht author. Her time loop novel Before I Fall was adapted into a film in 2017, and her novel Panic was adapted into a Prime Video series which she also created and wrote. The Girl in the Lake will be Oliver's first jump into adult fiction. Earlier this year, Johansson starred alongside Channing Tatum in Apple's romantic comedy Fly Me to the Moon, and can currently be heard as the voice of the Autobot warrior Elita 1 in the animated feature Transformers 1. She will next grace the screen next summer, as the lead in Jurassic World Rebirth. In that latest installment of the extinction-defying franchise, she'll play Zora Bennett, a covert operations expert who has to lead an expedition to a dinosaur-infested island. She is set to star in Wes Anderson's next film, The Phoenician Scheme. It will be her 3rd film as part of Anderson's regulars after starring in Isle of Dogs and Asteroid City. She is also slated to make her feature directorial debut with Eleanor the Great, which will star June Squibb, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Erin Kellyman, and Jessica Hecht. In another behind-the-camera role, she's executive producing Marvel's upcoming Thunderbolts, which will feature her Black Widow co-stars Florence Pugh and David Harbour reprising their characters from that film. She also starred in Kristen Scott Thomas's directorial debut North Star, which premiered at last year's Toronto International Film Festival and is still looking for a distributor. Scott Stuber and Nick Nesbitt will produce The Girl in the Lake along with Johansson and Jonathan Lea, through These Pictures, and Mark Restegheini through Jack Tar Pictures. Oliver will write the film's script, and will also executive produce. The Girl in the Lake is in development at Amazon MGM Studios. No release date has yet been announced. Stay tuned to Collider for future updates. The actress' hat was emblazoned with the Met, referencing the museum, during Game 4 of the MLB's NLCS on October 17. Scarlett Johansson understood the assignment. Well, sort of. The Fly Me to the Moon actress and husband Colin Jost attended Game 4 of the MLB's NLCS at Citi Field in New York City, where the Los Angeles Dodgers took on the New York Mets on Thursday, October 17. For the game, Jost, 42, wore a Mets hat, while Johansson, 39, wore a hat that said the Met, referring to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. After the couple, who got married in 2020, was spotted during the broadcast wearing the hats, a screen grab of the pair went viral. Fans were quick to weigh in on the tongue-in-cheek fashion statement. ScarJo wore a Met hat, as in the Metropolitan Museum of Art, to the Mets game face with tears of joy iconic, one user wrote on X. Another envisioned the conversation the couple had ahead of their date night, where the Black Widow star didn't have a Mets hat but thought a hat that said the Met would do. Scarlett Johansson at the LADVS NYM game with Colin Jost wearing a hat that says the Met on it actually deserves an Emmy, a third chimed in. Scarlett Johansson wearing a Met Museum hat is absolutely genius and hilarious, I love her, someone else commented. Johansson is a New York native and a known Yankees fan, following the team when she was in high school. They were killing it when I was in high school, she told Parade in 2021 of their 1998-2000 World Series run. They had this incredible all-star team. She is such a big fan of Derek Jeter that she used to keep his rookie card in my wallet. The actress also spoke about her and Jost's New York baseball rivalry. Jost, meanwhile, grew up in Staten Island and is a major Mets fan. It's a sore subject, she told the publication. He just told me that he'd rather see the Boston Red Sox win than the Yankees win.